I started it, so you're good to go.
Wait, what?
Yeah, go.
Oh
just go. We'll edit it out. We'll do it.
No,
we'll
just
fix it in the post.
restart
We'll fix
it.
in the post.
It's easier to restart
iCarly
it.
in 3,
Oh my god, it's
2, 1, go.
Hey everyone, Alyse here from TGG Gaming, and we figured since the new Alba's Strike Structure deck just came out, figured we'd give you guys a little bit of Despia content to look at, because I know a lot of people are looking towards what you can look for Despia in the upcoming format, and this is a list I played today at Locals. I went undefeated, and I was playing no Brave cards, no Enforcer, no Dragoon, no nothing. We're just playing pure-ass Despia. I think it's the same concept as how I was looking at Dragon Link last format, where I played like the 40 card list with just like 15 hand traps and then just a bunch of good cards. So like it's just kind of simplifying it, because I think the deck's engine is like really good. So like why dilute it if you don't have to? But before we get into it, just quick couple shout outs. Shout out to my sponsor, Fitting Accessories. Use code FITTING 5% off your entire purchase on some of the best cloth mats on the market that are already very cheap as is. They got new things coming out every week from field centers, mats, different accessories. So please go check them out. And then shout out to TGG Gaming, obviously, best local in Minnesota.
Yes, sir.
It's great. If you guys are going to be anywhere near Wisconsin on April 30th, we have a regional coming up there. So really appreciate if you guys come out to that regional. It'll be a lot of fun. Then shout out to Justin Singh. He gave me the base of the list with Fusion Destiny cards in it, and then I cut those cards, and oops. And then shout out to Lundredy for helping me refine the list a bit, and shout out to my girlfriend Brooke, because she's amazing, and then also shout out to Lang and Kyle, because they always lend me cards and stuff. So let's just get into it.
Right. We're doing it on this new mat.
Yeah, apparently this is a play mat. Yeah. I don't know.
It's about to go on my wall after this.
Alright, we got 3 Aluber, 2 Tragedy, 1 Ad libitum, 1 Comedy, and then also got the 2 Albaz. I think these ratios are pretty standard. Like, I know there's an argument for like the 3rd Tragedy, but I feel like it just isn't really necessary, and like otherwise everything else is standard. There's no Dramaturge. Again, just don't think it's necessary. Just want to have as many good cards in the deck as possible, and like I don't know, 2 Albaz definitely comes up. Like there's moments where I honestly want a 3rd, just because like normal summoning it isn't even bad, and it still gets you into all the engine that you need. So I think there's an argument for it, but yeah, otherwise I think this is pretty standard. And then obviously there's the 3 Aluber, since I'm not playing Brave cards. So that's it for the Despia monsters. For hand traps, we got 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Bell, 3 Ogre, 2 Imperm, and 1 Droplet. So the split here kind of seems kind of weird. Also, I consider this a hand trap, whatever. But I think the rest of these are pretty standard. Like I could see Ogre slightly getting phased out a bit, but I still think like it even has applications in the mirror match, I feel like. So I think it's still kind of good. But I like the concept of Imperm, and then I also do play Crossout in the list, so I wanted the 1 Droplet just as a Crossout target, just because like crossing out basically any of these cards is really good. So guaranteeing you play is really nice, apparently. But yeah, no Nib in the main deck, just because like if there's gonna be enough Despia, I don't think you really need Nib in the main deck, just because it literally does nothing. And not to mention, like I think this deck can play really well into boards. So if you just like stunt them enough, you usually should be able to take control of the game from there and just blow them out. So for the rest of the spells, got 3 Branded Fusion, weird. 3 Branded Opening, only 2 Branded in red. So initially when I was like looking at lists and like got this list, I only saw 2 really being played, just because like you have a way to in-engine search it, because like the concept of the deck is just to be able to resolve Branded Fusion, so you have like at least like 9 ways, plus like we got the Prosperity in the deck, so you have enough ways to like get into it via your engine. So it can get a bit bricky just seeing it, because like yeah, if you open like Tragedy Branded in red, like you're insane, but I don't want to like base my plays off of opening poorly, and I feel like I'd rather just see a different card instead before I would want to see this like just by itself. And there's actually a couple times where like I would open this kind of dead, and it was just better that I wait to see it, but you still need multiple just to, yeah. And then obviously 3 Prosperity, you need the card. The card's insane. And then for the rest of the cards, 3 Crossout with the 1 Called By, and then 1 Foolish, because apparently Foolishing Tragedy is really good. So this is a 40 card main deck. It feels nice to be able to say 40 card main, holy shit. But we can just go into the extra deck. 2 Mirror Jade, 2 Lubellion, 2 Albion, and then 2 Guardian Chimera. I think this is all pretty basic. There's an argument where you can cut this to 1, and originally when I got the list, this is at 1 too, but like I've just realized you definitely need like more of the Lubellion. Mirror Jade, it's nice to just have it as a backup plan, plus you're also playing Prosperity, so it just gives you more freedom in your extra deck, so I ain't really complaining about it one bit. Then, yeah, Chimera's insane, obviously. Then for the rest of the random fusions, we got the one Masquerade, the one, I forget how to pronounce this thing's name. I also forget how to pronounce this thing's name, but the Despia ones. This is actually really nice. Like, there's part of me that would almost want to play multiple, but it doesn't come up enough. But like, yeah, I actually resolved this today because I played against Dragon Link. They ended Seal Hot Red, and I just went like normal summon Elber, chain Super Poly, and it was great.
1 second. I just want everyone to know watching this. That's like the 4th time I've heard her tell this story.
Oh
today.
my God.
She's very proud of it. She's very
Because
proud
it's
of breaking the
hilarious.
Dragon Link board.
Imagine.
Anyways, I'm done interrupting.
Oh my God.
I'm done.
And then for the random Super Poly targets, got the one Dragon Spelia and the one Weather Washer. So as you might have seen, Super Poly's not my main deck, but I still think you need to side it. And I felt like there's enough flex in the main or in the extra deck to where you could just still play this. I didn't think Starving Venom is really needed because like most of the time you should be able to set up to this very easily, and it's like enough, and like it does more than Starving Venom does, honestly. So like I don't know, I felt like you just have that for the Super Poly target, and then this card's good. And then for the random links, got the one Anima and the one Anaconda. I don't even know if these are necessary, but you have slightly enough room so you can play them. For the side deck, got 3 Nib, 3 Gamma, and the Driver, just as the other hand traps. Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Ignore me. Keep going.
But, yeah. I think these are just like the next best hand traps to really play, so I have no real complaints about them. Yeah. And then as another pseudo hand trap, we got 3 Super Poly. I didn't think I could justify in the main deck if there's going to be enough diversity. I don't think this card is as insane in the main deck, but I think it needs to be in your deck list somewhere. And I don't know, this card just such a huge blowout, and you just like turn the tide of the game way too easily. So I really like this card a lot.
Yeah,
and then
her Chimera goes crazy.
Apparently, and then like being able to make like I don't know, in the mirror match, this card even goes in crazier, and like you can take like DPEs and stuff, and I don't know, there's just so many things that you can do with it. Then the last 2 Droplet, just as like the last little slots I had, I felt like it was gonna be okay. I didn't really think I was gonna need any cards for going first because my main deck, I felt like was optimized enough for going first, and like if I really need to, like Super Poly can be going first against certain matchups, so like I didn't think I needed any going first cards, so I felt like just having this as like a backup option was fine. And then 3 Twin is the only back removal. You need something, so I felt like the Twin was like the best way to do it, and like you have enough expendable resources potentially, and you know your deck's consistent enough, so Twin felt fine. But yeah, that is it for the deck list. I really went into this format not knowing like what Despia version was gonna be like the best, I think, but I think this is definitely a good way to approach it, especially if like you're just getting into the deck and also can't invest in Brave cards. I don't even think they're that necessary, and like DP either, so like it's another avenue to explore with the deck, so definitely worth checking out. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the profile. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna have a lot of content coming up now with, you know, a regional coming up and just new format in general, so we should have a lot more content for you guys, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye everybody.
And be nicer in the comments. Also look at Ash's face.